Hello, YouTube family. Welcome back to Fuego News Central. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. This show gave us an inside look at the life of a fictional mafia boss as he struggles to balance his crime family with his real family. Without Tony Soprano, played by the late and truly great James Gandolfini, the television landscape might be a very different and less interesting place. Here are 5 most intense and epic Tony Soprano scenes. The dinner scene. The final scene of the series also ranked as one of the most hated, despised, and reviled scenes in television history. And on some level, it's not hard to understand why. As Tony waited for each of his family members to arrive, Journey's Don't Stop Believin' played on the jukebox. He eyed other diner patrons who might have been innocent bystanders or soldiers waiting to gun him down. The final shot saw Tony look up at the door as the song cried, "Don't stop."
He's on his way. Meds coming separately. She had to go to the doctor. Switch birth control.
Tony big blowout. From the very beginning of the series, Tony was never what anyone described as a model husband. He lied. He cheated on his wife. The simmering tensions between Tony and Carmela finally boiled over in the season 4 finale after Tony's former mistress, Irina, called the Soprano household. Carmela revealing her own emotional affair with Furio sent Tony over the edge, and he came as close as he would ever to physically striking his wife. Instead, he took his rage out on a wall. It was a scary glimpse at the monster within, and it caused a lasting rift between the two.
And then it all comes back.
The ducks fly away. Tony Soprano is not your typical mafia protagonist. He's a very flawed man, but there's also a sensitive side to him. The very first episode set the stage for Tony's complicated personnel problems by introducing the ducks. Animals, especially with these ducks, will be a recurring motive throughout the series. To Tony, some key piece of his life was gone forever, and his struggle to understand just exactly what he was feeling would last throughout the series. This panic attack was also preceded by one of the series' most memorable lines, "What no fucking zitty." La Morte de Christopher. The Sopranos was good at shocking us with death scenes and bursts of violence, but there was perhaps no other death that was more surprising than this one. As the main character was former heir apparent to Tony, Christopher finally bought it. And not just that, but he died by Tony's own hand. After flipping their SUV because of Christopher's drug-addled driving, Tony emerges relatively unscathed. But Christopher is badly injured, with his raspy attempts to breathe clearly indicating as much. Tony flips open his phone to call 911 and gets as far as 91 before he makes his decision, covering his nephew's mouth and nose and suffocating him. Goodbye, Uncle Junior. Uncle Junior wound up perhaps worse off than many mob associates who he had outlived and outsmarted. Junior finds himself face to face with his nephew Tony one last time in one of the saddest scenes in the entire series. As Tony is still angry at his uncle for shooting him earlier in the season, comes to realize that Junior is not really Junior anymore. His rage turns to tears. "You and my dad. You two ran North Jersey," Tony says. "We did?" responds Junior. "Well, that's nice."
I was involved with that?
You're my dad. You too.
I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an amazing video from us.